This movie is so powerful. I don't know if people really realize the impact that this movie has brought to the world. It's such a powerful movie. Such a powerful movie. Um, the interesting thing about this movie is that it is based off true events. And the most impactful thing about this movie is that they didn't have to force anything. It just organically happened. I think that's what makes an amazing movie. So, within this movie, you have a group of students who are going through various transitions in life, and they are trying to figure it out. They are really trying to balance where they are and where they are trying to go and managing the in-between moments. And that is an interesting place to be in when all you've known previously are moments of pain, right? So, when you take a group of students who, for all reasons and purposes, are in a context where it's not necessarily the best of circumstances, but it's relative to them because of how they grew in it. And that's the larger message that I get in this movie, is that when you are in a space where you're growing, even by society standards, they may look at it as, oh my God, this is so bad. Oh my God, I can't believe they're in this context. I can't believe they're in this community. These students in this movie right here on your screen, they do not care about society's preference for them. They are not conforming to any particular narrative. They are simply living their life in their context. And if you don't like it, that's okay. They honestly could not care less. So when you have a teacher like this teacher in that movie that comes in and tries to disrupt their, as they perceive it to be their norm and their truth, they're like, lady, where did you come from? Who sent you? Why are you here? We don't understand what your particular, your particular motive is. We don't know you. We don't care to know you. Leave. Please leave. And it's so funny to me because those are the very teachers who come in and meet you where you are and change your entire life. That is one of the most powerful things about a teacher like that, is that they don't have any particular motive outside of, they just want to impact you. They just want to be there and be present with you in the moment. That's all. That's all. They just want to love. That's all. And that's all this teacher wanted to do within this particular classroom. That's all she wanted to do. And she was met with some obvious tension because, like, hey, this is not the suburbs. This is not your friendly this is not your friendly, safe suburban neighborhood. Hello. All right. Miss Erin Gruwell, we don't know where you come from. Don't really care. But you've got to move around somewhere else. That was the energy they were giving her. So, considering that, knowing that, it causes you to move in a specific way. So as the movie progresses, you see the reason for her saying yes to teaching and meeting people where they are, because that's all teaching is, to meet people where they are, intentionally. And that's to every educator that's watching or will watch the replay. You have to remember your why, even when it's challenged. Remember your why. She had to remember her why, that she was there to impact a group of people as they were in transition. Some of them were going one place, others were in transition to another. And she had to meet them in the middle of the road and simply be there. That's all. That's all. And as the movie goes on, you see that that it turns into something beautiful. Yeah. It turns into something that changes her life as a teacher, and it changes the student's life. I believe it changed the teacher's perspective of people from other sections of the city, from a different side of the track. I believe it impacted her life, and I believe that it really taught her empathy on a new level. So all of that to say, watch this movie if you haven't. I promise you it will change your life. This movie is so powerful. It's so good. It's so good. You will want to watch it again and again. So until the next time, be a freedom writer. Fight for what you love. Advocate for those that need justice. And do the intentional work